It's the time to get down.
Well, welcome back to Pack Stereo TV, Meko Williams Show on Morning Coffee. You know, I really love that song. That song is the song. You know, Mario introduced me to that song, and I mean, he's been doing his thing with music and this music cue, and it's one of those, when I first heard it, I fell in love, you know, because I'm a jazz girl. So, yeah, I love blues too, but I'm more so jazz than blues. But I really love jazz, and I love her whole arrangement. It just sends me. It sends me. Ugh, it sends me.
Well, it ain't going to be tight too much longer in this next subject.
Yeah, boy, let me put on my hood. Hold on. Wait. Look. Oh, shoot. Watch out. Yeah, look at me now. Okay, y'all see me? Yeah, y'all see me. Look, I don't know what I look like. I look like a Oopa Loopa.
Yeah, Oopa Loopa, you're right. You do. You look like one.
Oh, my God. You know, I don't know what to make of this. You know, am I cute?
Well,
yeah?
It's about to rain.
Okay,
guys.
So.
It's about to rain.
No. We're not going to rain nothing.
Now put your hoods on.
Oh, my God. You know, that is hilarious.
Yeah,
but,
put your hoods on, baby.
Not enough black men, period.
Okay.
Not enough.
Now, that's set up. Let me give you the setup.
Black men.
It's her subject. Let me give you the setup, and then I can take off my hood because the rain is going to start falling. Meko was going to say, you know, you were going to bring what they call the black women's, the curse of the black men not being enough black men, good men, right?
You know what? We could go so many ways with this, and we're not going to make it a long subject.
But guess what I thought was good that she suggested. Meko said, you know what? If there's not enough black men for black women, wonder if there's just not enough black men, period. So we just say there's not enough black men, period, for everybody. Okay? So let's just take that on and see if that's true. I said, Meko, damn good idea.
Wait. What Mac over there saying? Set up, Vic, stand by. Mac, yo behind weighing where? Wait. You got the poster of Mac over here. I found you. I see you. Yes, I see you. The only black dot on the map. Light skin at that. Or what they call high yellow, right? Yeah.
All right.
So you know, look, he the only one over there. I think it's two more other people. He has a couple, but he stands out on that map with that poster.
Wait a minute. He's already said. I hate to rain on your parade, but the black man is comparable to the Sasquatch. Talked about but never seen. Love is based on a decision, not the color of your skin. So what we're getting here, see, this is the part I love. See, Meko, that's what I said. This is what I said. Bring the argument, bring the condition.
Okay. He went there.
What do you think? Do you think there's not enough black men, period, or just not enough as it relates to black women?
I think it's both.
Okay.
I think it's both. And remember, we talked about this. I said, you know what? We didn't want to make it a racist thing or a black thing, but it is it's going that direction, because within our own community of blacks, if you have we did talk about this, if there's successful black men, we don't feel like it's enough, because when a black man is successful, majority of the time it's been portrayed on media that he's with another nationality or culture or woman. And if we have women out there that are also successful, it becomes a B war, or what I call a diva war.
Right.
And then, you know, the thing that came up about how come and I did mention about how come black women are losing out to dating,
right,
in regards to this, because first it came up as the number one on the chopping block with attitude,
right,
and you know that was the reason why successful black men or men that is of higher stature or ranking as far as revenue is concerned, is not looking at the one on the totem pole that's at the end. And what did you say to that yesterday in regards to women might want a certain caliber man, but they don't look at themselves.
Right. In other words,
in regards to,
right,
are you competitive,
right,
or if you wanting this, look at yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, you want this, but what are you doing to make this person attracted to you?
We use these crazy analogies, so you ain't got to follow. You ain't got to follow it. And I actually used an analogy of where women go out to a club or a social event. Let's not just say it's club. Just say it's on a social event, club, whatever you want to call it, social thing. And there's a whole bunch of women. Now the women go, oh Lord, it's a room full of women, and the men love it, right?
Right.
Now let's take the other flip side, that all of a sudden there's a group of women
God.
and there's tons of men in the room. Wonder if the men took the attitude, you know what? There's not enough black women. They all walked out, but the women that's in the room, they're all hot. They all got
They
it.
would be like, what
Wait a
the
minute,
heck
hold on.
just
So the
happened?
whole point of this is that you got some great women in this room. If you really want it, step up. Don't worry about how many people is in the room.
Right.
Don't worry about being outnumbered.
Right.
Go bring your best, right?
Right.
Isn't that the attitude you want as a woman?
Yes.
Okay, so now if all of a sudden we say, well, here's the woman's plight. Her plight is, they says, you know, there's not enough black men. There's a whole bunch of women. I said, so are you worried about how many women? Are you worried about there's not enough black men? Or are you good enough to sit back and say, I'm going to have to change my game to get, because I only need one, right?
Well, you did actually, yes, that is true. And you did actually say that if you're the type of woman that's looking for these type of black men, that you have to play in their pond.
That's right.
Or you have to be in their backyard. If
Can't-
you're always in your own
Right.
backyard and you want this type of man, and it's a black man of this caliber, if you're not in their backyard, you're not going to get them.
Well, let me watch with this. Miko's done this before.
What the?
Watch this. Well, no, this is going to be a compliment to you. Miko's in a crowd. The crowd is,
Oh,
no
Lord.
matter what, it's a crowd, and it's ton of women, but there's some guys. Sometimes you just look at, there's just not enough guys. But
Right.
then all of a sudden you see that chemical thing, that one guy. Do you care about how many people's in the room?
Heck no.
So should women have the same attitude?
You,
No,
yeah,
you hesitated.
Yes.
Oh, so what you? So you thought? So is it? Now let me say this. So watch this.
You know what? You know what? You look couch potato. You're not gonna sit up there and talk about me like that and try to put me on blast
Oh, I'm
like
just
that.
saying.
You know what?
Don't you go get yours?
Waiting for what? Heck yeah, I do.
Should women get
You
out
gonna
of the?
see this.
Wait a minute.
You-
Should
look.
women? Aren't women raised to go?
Could
you
be
supposed
competitive, be competitive,
No,
be
oh, wait,
competitive.
no. I'm a princess. You supposed to come after me. Hustle.
Oh,
Get your hustle on.
Yeah,
right?
I'm like Grace Jones. If you see it, you want it, you grab it.
All right. So which women are we talking about when there's not enough black men?
You know what? Even
you-
the strongest of the strongest do feel that from time to time, because it depends on the approach of the guy. You know what, Mac? Kiss my grits.
He's waiting for your
Kiss
answer.
my grits.
I love it.
Kiss
I
my
love
grits,
it.
Mac. Kiss my grits.
Okay, hey, that's
said
a man.
grits.
He's talking to you.
I know.
He's waiting.
Mac, yes.
All right, wait a minute. So let me just say this.
Wait.
Do you worry
Oh,
about
God.
the numbers, or do you just go get yours?
I don't worry about the numbers. I go get it. I'm geared and wired like that. I'm a different wire.
What about the conservative women that's been
Then,
tradition is, and
you know, when you have like
and
the Southern Belles
Yes.
and, you know, the Pritzies, the Miss, I don't, you know.
the high and mighties. Oh yeah, you know I roll with the top
bougies
1%ers.
and the bougies.
Right.
You know, I mean, I'm not going to say that they don't get it. They just have a certain way that they use an approach to get it. If that approach doesn't work, then they complain if
Right.
it's failing.
Right.
And most of the time, yes, we're taught as women that you don't go after the men. They come after you because they're the hunters.
And they're women
but if
in
you
conflict.
but true. But you also have it where we outnumber men from birth, day one.
That's right.
So that's already an X against us.
Right. You want to go to
Exact-
China? They're about to outnumber the women.
Yeah, but you know why they're doing that? Because you know it's kind
birth
of it's,
control.
that no, but that's new. That's new.
That's new, I
But
know.
old is they killed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
to
Now they're in the
balance
crisis.
that out.
And
Right.
they're in the crisis, and there are more men than women.
But
Don't you think the women over in Asia going
Well,
like this?
hold up,
Hey,
wait a minute.
right? They're going, hey.
No, they being trade. Hey,
No, I'm just
human
saying.
trafficking. But you know, true.
See,
True.
so here's the lesson. You said this. You guys.
What's wrong with Mac?
Mac is waiting because you didn't answer the
I
question
did
at the
too.
beginning. You do it
I
roundabout.
did too.
you,
He just don't want it the way I'm serving it up.
Mac, type that question in there
He
so
keep
she can
doing
read
it.
it.
You know, do it again.
See, I want her to see that the chat is
Oh,
going to
he got
reflect that.
issues.
But no, let me just say this. Honestly, Meko brought
That's
this up.
right, Hot Topic Radio. Go get your man. That's
See?
right. I mean, because you can't sit up there. Okay, let me just take a breather. If we already outnumber men, and we got other heifers to compete with, I'm gonna say it that way. Yes, I'm being a female about it. We have other females to compete with. We're not only talking about within our own nationality and realm. We got other women outside another nationality that's having the same issue as we do. They outnumber their men. But for some reason, if you sit around and wait, you might miss out.
That's right.
So it's like the strong will survive, and this is even in Animal Kingdom. I'm just say this, I know it's a little off, but it does tie into it. If you look at Animal Kingdom, a lot of the animals, if they sit in, what is it, the strong eat the weak,
Of course.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm one of those strong ones. If I gotta go out there and get you, I know what I want, I'm going to get you. I don't always follow tradition, but there are some things that I do, so I guess that makes me liberal.
Right.
A liberated woman.
Well,
but if I want something, I'm not looking for him to wait and try to come at me. I'm coming at him full force.
But
now, it's do you want this or not, bro?
Well, but look at what you're saying. You're there's not one way for everybody. We understand that. Mac, I know you're waiting for your answer. You'll get it sooner or later.
Type it in. Type it in.
Type in the question?
Yes, Mac.
You forgot
please,
the question.
Sweetie, type it in for me, please.
Look, let me say
please,
this.
Mac, I'm going to blow you a kiss.
And let me say this. It's not in everybody's nature. And when you are raised a certain way, the problem that women may have to overcome, the confidence that you have, is that you're saying, I can handle rejection better. If it's I'm
not even caring about rejection.
No, it's not even that. I'm just saying
on.
It's the part where they said somebody came up with this theory that when a woman approaches a man, that he's not going to take her serious. I want to know who invented that.
You know what? It's a lot of things old school being said that actually is true versus not being true, and it's been top down the line, or they might. What do you say? Oh wow! Hold on, I'm gonna come to it. No, this is correct.
Right.
You've seen this. We learn from our parents.
Yes.
We learn from
or the
on the streets or the environment.
Right.
So if it's working or if it seems to go that route, we're going to go that route with
right.
it. We don't normally question or challenge it to see if there's a different or alternate route to go.
True.
Me, I'm just rebellious on it. So I'm going to find out regardless.
And part of this is that's why.
God.
Well, let me go in and do this. Mac Bortausen Washington says, Meko, your fans want to know what percentage of black men have you been with and what percent of white men? We are sitting on the edge of our chairs.
No, that's you, fool. We not about to do no Rocky Roll ice cream.
Right. See,
okay?
I know.
So
see, Mac's on a different mission.
Mac is on a mission. Yeah,
right.
Mac, you got to PayPal me for that.
But let me say this.
PayPal me for that.
Let me say this. The reality is that most of us in our life.
Let me go back. Hold up. Mac, let me address you real quick. I have dated more black men versus outside my nationality. Now, I've had experience outside my nationality, but I still love chocolate.
See? And we're living in a melting pot world anyway.
I know, but we come in all shades of brown. Right. Hues of brown. I love it. I love it.
So to get back to the matter at hand, when we're talking about there are not
Hold on, for all you white guys that are out there liking Meko, I like you too, but I need some color.
You don't have to validate.
I need some color.
Your choices.
I need some color.
No,
color is color. No, I'm not saying. When I say color, I'm not saying black. I'm saying
choices.
You just have to have a little tan to you.
Choices. Choices are vibrations.
You know what? But love is love. My thing is, my parents always taught me, I don't care if he's blue. If you love him, we love him.
Right.
If he's green, we love him. You love him,
but you don't have to validate your choices.
No.
All you have to do is communicate.
But I'm conditioned a certain way. But love is love, and love is blind. So there you go, Mike.
So back, is the issue really that this is not the right topic? There are not enough black men, and from the perspective of
hold on. No, I wouldn't say it's not the right topic because black women having this issue, and we already said it's a worn out issue, it's a repeated issue.
Wonder if the women who saying there's not enough black men and they're not black women.
That's interesting.
I was trying to get to that point.
That's interesting. I've seen that. Hold on, because I actually had a show on another radio station that did deal with that, and I had a panel of women that said it's not enough black men, and it was a Caucasian woman, a Latino woman, an Asian woman, a mixed woman, and 2 black women. Mm-hmm. And their response was that they don't get accepted by the men in their own culture. Right. So they look to another, and they just happen to have a fetish for dark men. Right. Dark men as in African American men. They could be light skinned, dark, or medium. True. Okay, but they were like, well, we come into your pot. Right. We don't want what we have. We coming to your pot. Right. And then black women are like, hell no. Right. You can't come to our pot. We already have a shortage. True. So why are you coming to our pot? And we need to, stick to your own. That is the mentality.
That is the
because
mindset.
The thing is, and you hear it all the time, either it's the gay community, as far as the men liking men, that's making it even shorter. Right. Let's be real. Right. Jail, we hear that a lot. Right. and I'm just bringing up what's already out there.
Ineffective careers,
Ineffective career or shortcomings.
So number one,
and baby daddies and out there just giggling. So black women that are successful are saying it just as well as women who are just average.
I'm saying the number one I hear has been the number one out of all those comparisons have been. It's not been that they're running into the gay men. It's not that they're in jail.
Well, when I say gay, I'm talking about DL. Let me clear that up. I'm talking about DL men.
I know. I'm listening to what I'm saying.
Perfect example, the movie Color for Color Girls with Janet Jackson and her boo.
Okay, that's a movie.
But
now,
it's real.
It's a movie.
It's fact.
It's a movie.
Fact.
Movie.
Fact.
Movie.
I'm winning. It's fact.
All right, let me go. So here's the deal. Most of the women are usually saying, I ran into this over this weekend, and I run into it most of the time, Meko. Most of the time, they say, men with a real job, men with a substantial job, men that's this. Most of the time, it deals with their personal status of what they do in their lifestyle and career, making money or in an endeavor to be more successful. I hear that 9 times out of 10 more than anything else.
That's true, though. I have to give it to that.
I hear the other stuff when it's an aberration to somebody who says, well, 9 of the last men, 8 of them were gay. Well, that may be different for that person, but most of the women I've talked to have run into the problem of not the cheating, that they're good enough men because a real job. They're trying to come up in the world. They're trying to do.
I just thank God he breathing. I just thank God he breathing. I said there's a thing that we all go through based on your age. When you're 20, it's fun. When you're 30, you got a list. When you're 40, you're scratching off the list. And when you're 50, you just make sure you're breathing.
Right. I believe this. There was a term that was used coming up way back in the days. I remember it was transferred over. Probably in the 70s, maybe in the 80s, I don't know. But I listened to it. I listened to it as I got older, and they said, it dealt with the racial side, where they say, the hunt is on. The black man is being hunted as it relates to he's being put in jail, he's being indicted for jail time. Everything is a bias. Let me tell you what the hunt is.
You know what?
Hold on, wait a minute. The hunt changed to me.
Really?
Because
I said, you're a hunter as well.
Wait a minute. I said,
aren't you?
No, hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. The hunt was from the perspective that there is a bias and a prejudice against the black man. It's historically going back, right?
Right.
And I said, well, things always change, and they have this dynamic where the hunt may change the hunters. I actually think of that the black men perspective from women is that you're not hunting us, black women. Then I thought of it in a different way, that black women saying, we're hunting you, but with a different knife, or with a different gun, with a different tool, with a different edge, with a different paperwork, my style. Everything is a hunt. And it seems like it's reversed, that the black women are saying, I'm on the hunt for a good black man, but I'm going to tell you all the reasons why you guys are not doing as well as you should be. The hunt is on. I'm just saying.
I like that.
I'm just saying.
Amen to that.
So to me, the hunt,
the
hunt is perspective of the eye of the beholder, right? And I think in the last 10, 15 years or so, the biggest complaint has been
my
women.
hunt.
Yeah,
I
figured you were going to
like my
hunt. the hunt song, right?
Oh, yes, definitely. Sure. Get him.
So, and I don't mean when I say knife, gun, I don't mean that
well,
literally.
You said it kind of made me.
It's a conscious knife.
Yeah, but the way you put it was biblical a little bit, and you had to catch it, and I was like, okay.
Right.
But yeah.
I'm shooting the love gun.
Ooh.
I'm shooting that knife, my animal knife at you, baby. I want to cut you up and eat you up, that kind of thing.
No, that didn't sound right.
No, I'm just saying.
That didn't sit right with
no,
me.
No.
That was not a good one.
First of all, let me tell you something.
Look, Victor, not a good one. Not a good one.
I've heard I'll eat you all up from men saying to women and women saying to men.
Now, that sounds nicer.
Oh, okay. We just talk about the tone. Okay. So, we have any solutions for there are not enough black men?
That's a figure 8. That's constantly a figure. There's no solution for that because it's already the proof is in the pudding.
Solution.
No. Come on.
I need help, and you have no solutions for me.
Let me be your therapist.
Okay, you said there's no help.
No,
you just said it.
It's not based on what I'm.
Go get yours. Didn't you say that?
Yes.
Okay, use that solution.
Yes. I could. Ooh. You know, Lord have mercy. Yes, I did say that. Go get yours. But my thing is, when I say there's no solution for it, I'm talking about what media has put out there. And I'm not going to even just say just alone media, because half of the population of black men, my thing is, don't go out there proving media right. Now, I've said this in my Trayvon Martin video when I put it out there because I was just that pissed off. It's one thing for somebody to say something about you. It's another thing for you to go out there and prove them just right of what they're saying.
Right.
And for us black women to see that, it's hurtful. It is hurtful.
True.
Okay.
So don't believe all the hype?
I wouldn't say don't believe all the hype, but if you're a part of the hype and the hype is being broadcast on TV, then yeah, you're going to believe the hype. That's like Rodney King said he ain't get his behind whooped, but look what happened.
Should I only pay attention to the good black women or the bad black women?
I think
if there
you should
are
pay
bad
attention
black
to
women?
all of it so you know the difference, because you have to know, you have to go through the bad in order to get to the good to know that is good.
You
right?
like to listen to the news, the bad news all the time?
Not all the time.
Do you try to focus
Don't we
in
live
on
in
it?
the news?
Yeah.
Don't we live in the news?
You make your news, baby.
Oh, watch out. Did you hear that voice? I got a little excited.
You see, I'm just saying. See, you
can't be talking like that to me.
Well,
You
why
can't
not?
talk like that to me.
I can talk the way I want to.
Ooh.
Okay, so your message is this.
Do your research.
Closed mouth don't get fed, right?
True. It doesn't. And you know that it's interesting that I learned that from the guys, not the women.
Yep.
You agree?
I agree. Totally.
Okay. So
Totally.
you being a black man, you tell us what has been your experience of you seeing it not being enough black men in general when it comes
easy.
to black women,
Easy.
and what do you think the problem is with that?
Easy. It takes two to rock. You know what? And the men can go after the women day and night and be held accountable because they will have overlapping relationships. That's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
It's going to happen. But at the same time, you have to have cooperation, right? And you got to have patience. And a lot of people I
he
know.
licked his lips.
Wait
God
a
dang,
minute,
licked
wait a
them
minute.
chops. Oh,
Wait a minute.
he on now.
Wait a minute. And you do.
When he lick his chop, he get the standing up and he do this.
Wait a minute.
Look at the camera. He do this. I'm gonna do the sound effect.
Wait a minute. I'm just saying.
He on one. Go on, Victor. Go. Like my sister say, go on, Victor Sweets.
Yeah, I'm not on film. I'm on video. No, I'm just saying it's when. Okay, we know that when you're coming up younger, nobody's complaining about, oh, guess who likes you as much. You got people that, multiple women liking men liking women.
Right,
it's part of growth, right? And you go through that exercise. What people want to do is go, well, I came up in that. I said, notice the environment you came up in. You know, there's certain parts of the country or in the world where a tradition of dating multiple people is not allowed. They come
That's
up
true.
trained.
You get
your environment puts you in this mindset.
Seriously in trouble.
Right.
And India being one of the places, they place you with a mate way
when
before.
you get a taste of the goodness. When you get a taste of the goodness, and all of a sudden you partake in that goodness year after year after year, and then you all of a sudden shut down and say, I want to be real now, I want to have. And the same thing is happening with another person. I said, you guys are actually stopping something that you had a doctrine of for a long time. It's very difficult because if you keep putting yourself out there, you're going to be in that circle. So tradition and environment has a lot to do with it. So I don't have an answer. What I'm saying is,
wait,
stop
you don't have a solution either?
No. What I'm saying, stop evaluating all the bad news. Go make your good news. And that's
good news, new.
Hey, look.
I like it. Okay.
And you're not going to get it on the first time.
Oh, okay. But I wanted to go back to something that Miss Tony Brila said. She said, you're right, Meko, but if men of integrity that are missing. Oh, that's a good one.
Not all the men.
That.
Not all the men. A lot. Okay, Meko. Let me say this. Let me just say this. This is so true. I can talk about all the women that I've known. You can talk about all the men you've known. If you put them in a category of numbers.
Oh, I saw somebody do that on the TV.
If somebody,
research 1 through 10. All the 10s get with 10s and all the 5s.
No, this is different. No, this is different.
Okay.
I can't take that. Oh, in my lifetime, I've known 100 women. And I've dated maybe 50 women, and I've had serious relationships with 25 women, and then I've had committed relationships with 10. So I'm going to take that sample, and that's going to represent the millions of women.
No, that's false.
So people are making what they call a judgment call based on what? Don't make it on what the media is telling you.
Their own experience.
Their own experiences.
Right.
So if your own experience is only as a small sample, then you need to be careful of saying, my world is this town, but the world is bigger. Go travel. You know how you
Well,
travel in
that's,
your mind?
that's
You got to
saying
go
that a
travel.
person has to take a survey, and that's just too wide. That's
No,
too wide
don't
of a geographical range
No,
to take
don't
that
survey.
type of survey. But
No.
most people do and make that mistake.
Listen, let me say this.
Based on their
Let me
own
say
inner
this.
circle, right?
Let me say this. Are we
Right?
talking about black men in the United States or black men in general?
Wow.
Okay, so if
We're
you only
gonna
talk about the
hold
United
on.
or
We're
LA.
gonna cover just United States.
Oh no, you're limiting. You're limiting.
That's true,
You're
but let's
limiting.
cover that because we're not touching over there. But
Why not?
Hold on. Usually, when you hear black women here say that, they're talking about the states. They're not talking about overseas.
Open your
but
mind.
yet, they have not. I won't say all. Majority of them has not gotten a passport to go overseas to see what they want. I hear
want
black women that say, "I won't date an African because they're too this, they're
They're
too that."
European black men.
They are.
They're Australian black men.
Yes.
They're all
love you
types
guys,
of
Australian
this is
black men.
all types.
Oh,
If
yes.
you refuse to expand your geographic
Then you
mindset,
can't voice that
you're
opinion.
going to sit here and say,
Sounds stupid.
and I'm saying this. How
Stupid.
many people say, I live in this small town, but I want to go to the big city? Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Yes.
Okay, open your mind.
Texas,
You know it's
New
time
York,
to go.
NYC.
Yeah, we went along, you know
Yeah,
that.
we sure did. Well, it was a good show. I liked it. We
Well,
had
Miss
fun.
Sandra, I just have one request before we leave here. Can I sit on your lap? You are taking wishes and for gifts for Christmas.
Look, I didn't put on my skirt and all that yet. Look at you trying to get one up. You nasty freaky freak. Okay. You know what?
What?
It was nice. It was nice. We had fun. We have to do this again.
Yes, we do.
And we want to thank everybody that's in Pack Stereo TV chat room, also in both for Blog Talk for Pack Stereo and also the Mika Williams Show Blog Talk, chat room, and also listening in. It was an interesting show. Mac, thank you, sweetie. I'll blow you a kiss later. And I actually give my email address to you. And oh, by the way, love your show. I listened to it, and I did hear you mention about, Miss Lena. And actually me talking about blow your kiss. So I'll blow your kiss. Much love to you, Mac. PMC, miss you, dog. LaChula, regular gang, Cassie and everybody. Miss Jenna, thank you. Hot Topic, Talk Radio, thank you for tuning in for tonight. Actually not tonight, but this morning show. I like that you came on board. That was very nice of you. Thank you for all of the love and support as well. Mario is not in. He's on his mission.
Yes, he is.
But he'll be back soon. So, Victor, always, what women consider sexy hot chocolate chip. I call him Skeletor from time to
That's
time.
right.
But, Mac Lovin, if you listening, sweetie, we know you call him the janitor. But he's a man of many talents, many skill sets. But we all like to say thank you for listening to the topic. And also, check us out, on our Facebook page. You can go to Meko Williams ENT on Facebook. Also on Instagram, where I post all of my pictures now. You can check those out as well. And you can also go to my website at www.mikowilliams.com. And I'm on Reverb Nation under Meko Williams 37. And also on Facebook, Meko Williams 37 for my personal page. And Vic, go ahead and give your...
Hey, you guys, stay tuned. Tomorrow we're going to bring you back Morning Coffee Tuesday. The double banger is going to be in the house. We do the Quiet Storm, and we're going to have Christmas Eve presented by Mario and Quiet Storm with Angel Adams, who's going to come in here and drop some vocal performances courtesy of Meko. Meko brought that hook up. Want to give you props on that one.
Thank you.
So we're going to
Awesome.
have a great day, a performance Christmas Eve for those who want to tune in and have nothing else to do, and those who are locally. Locally, if you say, hey, I want to stop by and just say hello, you could do that as well.
Yes. So tune in tomorrow night at 8 o'clock where we start. Well, actually, tune in the morning.
Yes.
At 10 o'clock for morning coffee.
Mario will be back.
will be back doing his thing, and you can see him get his, cardio on and join him. And also, you could check us out tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, p.m. And it'll be Angel Adam, like you said, she will be performing acoustic guitar, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And lots of fun, lots of people. 2 more other artists that'll be, on as well. So, join us if you don't have nothing to do for tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
Time to go, isn't it?
Time to go.
All right.
Peace, love, and happiness. We love you, baby. Come back soon.
You want to click any music on your
You
virtual
know what?
DJ?
I'd like to click it again. Beam me up, Scotty. Thank you for listening to Meko Williams. Good night.